Hello, I am Colonel Retired Larry E. Campbell. I've been in the military for 30 years, from 1974 to 2004. I live in Durham, North Carolina, and by the way, I am 68 years old. I have been in the R.O.V.E.R.S program for 5 years. In January 2019, I had an 8-hour back surgery. And R.O.V.E.R.S has helped me to get my body back in shape through strengthening exercises, cardio exercises, stretching exercises, and even getting in some yoga. Today, I would like to introduce Jim. Jim is one of our R.O.V.E.R.S instructors. Jim will give us a class on the strength weighted bar routine. That's the strength weighted bar routine. Look forward to seeing you, Jim, and thank you as always for your support of us veterans. Thank you.
Nearly all older adults can safely meet the national recommendations of engaging in low to moderate intensity physical activity. Do not exercise if you have any symptoms that have not been evaluated by your healthcare provider, such as pain in your chest, abdomen or joints, unusual swelling, difficulty catching your breath, dizziness, or fluttering in your chest. If you experience any of these symptoms, stop and reevaluate before continuing. If you have any further questions, discuss your exercise plan with your healthcare provider.
Thanks for the introduction, Larry. Hi, everyone. I'm Jim. I'm an exercise physiologist from the Pittsburgh, PA R.O.V.E.R.S. Today, we will be performing a moderate intensity strength program I like to call boot camp. For access to more videos, search for R.O.V.E.R.S exercises on YouTube. This boot camp class can be completed with a weighted stick like the one I have here, or with a broom or a walking stick you have lying around. The standing version is for those who have no balance issues, and the second version is for anyone with any balance or orthopedic limitations. You'll see the standing version and the seated version as we're going through. When we're going through this boot camp, please don't push into any pain or discomfort throughout the movement of the exercises, and modify as needed if you're getting any increased pain throughout the range of motion or the exercise motion. Lastly, before we get started, for strength class, I want you to work at your ability. Try to think how hard something feels to you at the time. We rate this on a scale from 1 to 10. I want you to work at your ability. So if you feel you need to work at a lower intensity, please do so, but it can be as hard as a 7 out of 10. Challenge yourself, but be safe. I'll explain both the standing version and the seated version of the exercises as I'm going through boot camp. Okay, let's grab our weighted sticks, brooms, or walking sticks, and let's have some fun and get started. First, we're going to warm up. We will be warming up from head to toe. Each warm-up activity will be about 40 seconds. First, we're going to start with rolling our head from side to side. This will be about 20 seconds. Go ahead and begin. We're going to roll gently, and we're going to go right to left or left to right, whichever version you choose. This should be a very gentle motion. You're doing great. Keep it up. All right, go ahead and relax for a moment. Next, we're going to move our heads up and down. So we're going to look to the ceiling. We're going to look to the floor. We're going to do that for 20 seconds. Doing great. Go ahead and relax. Good job with that. Up next, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. For your shoulder rolls, what I want you guys to do is make nice big circles with your shoulders and kind of roll them out gently. Go ahead and begin. We're going to do that for about 20 seconds forward and 20 seconds back. It doesn't matter what direction you start with. Just pick one, and then we'll do the opposite, the second version. Okay, we're going to switch directions here in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch directions. remember, go the opposite direction. Doesn't matter which direction you go. Make sure we get those shoulders warmed up and roll it out. Doing great. All right, go ahead and relax. Up next, we're gonna do some freestyle swimming. You guys can see the picture of Pittsburgh in the background. We're gonna act like we're swimming in the Allegheny. Maybe you don't want to swim in the Allegheny, but it's fun to kind of imagine we're gonna do that. So seated or standing, we're gonna do the same version. We're gonna reach out, grab, reach out, grab, and pull back. Go ahead and begin. Doing great. A little colder Pittsburgh nowadays. Maybe during the summer months you could go swimming in the Pittsburgh 3 rivers. Okay, almost there. All right, go ahead and relax. Up next, what we're gonna do is what I call arm crossers, or crossing your arms. We're gonna stretch our arms to the back. We're gonna cross in the front low. We're gonna cross in the front mid. We're gonna cross in the front high. Go ahead and get in position and start those arm crossers. It's important that you just kind of go to each direction, mid, low, and high. Gentle motion as we're stretching back, just getting our blood flowing and the muscles warmed up here. Doing great, keep it up. All right, we're gonna relax in 2, 1, give me one more and relax. Up next, we're gonna continue our warm-ups with some side-to-side steps. So you'll see me doing the standing version, you'll see the seated person doing the seated version. Go ahead and just take one step to the side, one step to the side. If you have any balance limitations, you feel like you have to put your arms up, please do so. If you feel pretty out of balance, put your arms up like this. It kind of increases your center of gravity, makes sure you feel a little more balanced. Go ahead and begin. Almost there, almost there. In the Pittsburgh winters like it is now, you get a lot of ice rings. We all go skating. This is just like a skating motion. We're gonna relax in 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, up next, we're gonna do some marches. Now with these marches, I want you guys to start small with low marches and build it up with your arms and your legs as you're going through the march. Going seated and standing, it's gonna be the same thing. Get in position. Start your marches nice and easy. We're going to start building up a little higher. And a little higher. And a little higher. And we're almost there. We're doing great. In the last 10 seconds here, we're going to try to get those legs and arms as high as we can get them comfortably. This is like me marching when I play golf, hitting the ball into the rough. I know it's like marching in the high grass here, and we're relaxed in 2, 1, go ahead and relax. All right, our last warm up we have before the boot camp class begins is jumping jacks. So there's 3 versions we could try. We're gonna do regular jumping jacks, half jumping jacks, or seated jumping jacks. I'll show all 3 versions, and you choose whatever you can do with the best of your ability. So a regular jumping jack, you do half jumping jack, or if you're in the seated version, you can do the seated jumping jack. You're gonna pick whatever one works best for you and begin. Doing great, keep it up. Okay, last 5 seconds. Give me 2 more jumping jacks, 2 more. 1, 2. All right, so that's the end of our warm-up. We're now gonna move into the boot camp class. Go ahead and grab your weighted stick like I have here, or a broom like stick guy over here. Up first, what we're going to do is calf and toe raises. The standing version, what you guys are going to do, with an overhand grip just like I have here, you're going to go back onto your heels, and up onto your toes. For the seated version, just have the bar or the stick on the muscly part of your leg right below your knee. Going to get in position and start those calf and toe raises. And each of these exercises are going to be about 40 seconds. The goal is we're getting about 8 to 15 reps throughout the 40 seconds. You're doing great. About 10 seconds remain. Okay, 5 seconds to go. Give me two more. All the way up on your toes, all the way back on your heels, and one more time. And relax. Good job with that exercise. Up next, what we're going to do is a partial deadlift for the standing version, or for the seated version. What you're going to do is a one-legged march with the weight on your leg. You'll see what I mean with the stick guy to my right. What I want you guys to do for the partial deadlift, you're going to bend down with the bar kind of gently rolling down your leg about 6 inches. So think about sitting back in the chair like the one behind me. You're going to start that motion, but only do about 6 inches. Go ahead and get in position, standing or seated, and start those deadlifts or those marches. Doing great, keep it up. About 10 seconds remain, 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go, give me about 2 more reps. 1, 2, and relax. All right, for the next exercise in boot camp, what we're gonna do is move to a sit to stand. So there's 2 things we're gonna do. Everyone's gonna do that seated position. I want you guys to do, if you have really good balance, you're going to take that bar, you're going to hold the bar up at your shoulders. For this version, what I want you to do is a complete sit to stand all the way up and all the way down with the bar. If you have some limitations and you feel like you can't use the bar, put the bar out, use one arm to balance yourself, and then go ahead and stand up using that one arm as a balance safety measure. For those seated, what you guys are going to do is called a toe drag. I want you guys to do, watch the guy to my right, stick guy, he's going to do some toe drags. It's pushing your leg out and kind of dragging and pushing down as you're coming back. Go ahead and get in position for wherever one works best for you. And let's start those sit to stands. Doing great, keep it up. These are always a tough one. Doing great, about 5 seconds to go. Give me 2 more toe drags and 1 more sit to stand. All the way up, all the way down, and relax. All right, up next, what we're gonna do, for those standing, please go back to the standing position. What I want you guys to do that are standing, we're gonna do some bar twists. These are exercises for our obliques or sides. If you have good balance, I want you to stand with your feet shoulder width apart with the bar up in this position. Feet pointing forward, you're gonna twist to the left, twist to the right. This is gonna be the same for seated and standing. You're gonna get in position and start those twists. And when you're twisting, you should feel the oblique muscles, your side muscles, kind of stretch a little bit as they activate. Keep twisting, doing great. Almost there, almost there. Last 5 seconds. Give me 2 more twists, 1 more to each side. 1, 2. All right, go ahead and relax. Up next, what we're gonna do is what I call an upright row. What you're gonna do is take your bar or stick, for those standing, have it about waist level with an overhand grip like I am here. And what you guys to do is you're gonna pull the bar up. So you're gonna pull the bar up straight towards your chin in nice slow motion with your elbows out. As you're going through this motion, if you need shoulder discomfort, please modify as needed. So only go up as high as you can comfortably. Go ahead and get in position and begin. Seated or standing, same thing. For those seated, you won't be able to quite go as high or as low. Just do your best. Doing great, keep it up. Almost there, almost there. Okay, you got 5 more seconds to go. Give me 2 more reps now, 2 more. 1, 2, and take a little breather. You can keep in that same position. We're gonna keep that same position for the bar for the next exercise. What we're doing next is called a shoulder shrug. So for those standing, stay in the same position, feet shoulder width apart, feet pointing forward. For those seated to my right, you can see stick guy doing the same thing. Now, what you'll be able to do in the seated position is kind of take the bar and put it over your knee, kind of like you see stick guy doing here. That way it gives you a little bit more weight, where the bar is kind of just laying on your leg on the one version. You want to kind of down, so there's a little bit of weight for the pull for the shrug. So a shrug is just like it sounds. You're gonna shrug and go back down. So this is a shoulder exercise. If you're going through this motion, you get some discomfort or pain, please don't do this. Just go up as high as you can comfortably. We want to work as much of the muscle as we can. Get in position and begin. Doing great, keep it up. Almost there, almost there. All right, give me 2 more reps now. There's 5 seconds remaining. 1, 2, and relax. Great job so far. If you want to grab a quick drink of water, please feel free to do so. The next exercise we're going to push into for our fun boot camp class today is called a curl. You guys may have done curls before. We're going to switch our grip to the opposite hand. So underhand grip this time. You're going to take the bar from the waist position for those standing, and those seated, kind of get it over your knee if you can. And then we're just going to curl the weight up to our chin and back down. So when you get in position, begin your curls. Doing great, keep it up. Almost there, almost there. Okay, we got 5 seconds remaining. Please do 2 more reps for me, 2 more. 1, 2, and relax. All right, we're doing great. Everyone can take a seated position now. Go ahead and take that seated position. Now, so we already swam in the river you see behind us. Now we're gonna go rowing in the river behind us. We're gonna have a little kayak, whatever you guys like to row on, little rowboat. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the bar with an overhand position just like this. And what you guys to do is put the bar or stick out in front of you, about waist position, and we're gonna pull it up to the 0 fit symbol on my shirt, so about mid-chest level. Go ahead and get in position, seated or standing. Same thing, because we're all seated. Go ahead and start rowing. Doing great, keep it up. The Pittsburgh rivers, they don't move too fast. This will be a nice easy row. We'll have to find a more faster moving river to make it a little bit tougher for you guys. We're doing great, keep it up. Okay, we got 5 seconds remaining, 5 seconds. Give me one more row, all the way down, all the way up, and go ahead and take a breather. All right, up next, we got our triceps. Now, this is gonna be a little tricky to do the triceps, but we're gonna do our best. What I want you guys to do is kind of get a little bit forward in your chair. We're all gonna be seated for this exercise. I want you to grab one bar on one side of the bar with one hand. We're gonna grab a part of the bar with the other hand with opposite grips. So whatever the overhand grip is, that's the one we're gonna do the tricep extension with first. So once you grab your stick of your bar, hold it up, and extend out, just like I am here. The one that's holding it up, go ahead and get in position for one arm and begin. You're just kind of gently holding it, letting the other arm do most of the work. The goal is that most of the weight's on my right arm, or whatever arm you're doing the exercise with currently. We're gonna do each side for about 25 seconds. Now be careful with this one, because as you see, I just hit whatever's behind me. You don't want to hit anything in your house, knock anything off the counter. Okay, we got 5 seconds to go. Give me one more rep now, one more. And relax, go ahead and switch arms. Now we're gonna switch grips now. Remember, we're gonna take the opposite grip, overhand with the other hand, underhand with this one, get in position, and start those tricep extensions for the other arm. Go ahead and begin. And watch your surroundings. Make sure you're not knocking your coffee off the table. We want to be safe and have some fun and complete our boot camp today. All right, you're doing great. All right, last 5 seconds, last 5. Give me one more rep now, one more. All the way out, all the way back. All right, great job everyone for making it through boot camp. In Pittsburgh, our class is normally transitioned to a cardio boxing class with Alexis. Please check out that video on Jared Fit Exercise on YouTube. If you don't want to do any more cardio today, any other exercise, we're going to move into the stretches. We're going to start our stretches now. You can put your stick to the side. First, we're going to stretch our neck. So we warmed up from top down, we exercised from bottom up, and now we're going to stretch from top down. First neck stretch, we're just going to move one side, move our head to one side. Nice and tall, shoulders level. Take your ear, move it towards your shoulder. Hold that for about 10 seconds. This should be, again, just like the warm-up, a gentle stretch. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch sides. Again, a gentle stretch. You don't want to lift your shoulders up when you're doing this. Just move your head until you feel a gentle stretch in one side of your neck. We're going to relax in 3, 2, 1. Up next, we're going to stretch our necks from the back. That means we're going to tuck our chin into our chest. Take your head, move it forward, tuck that chin into your chest, and begin. Doing great, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Up next, we're going to stretch our shoulders. We're going to take one arm, take it across your body, grab under your elbow, and pull gently the same direction the arm is moving. That would be this direction here. Go ahead and begin. Where you should feel the stretch is up in your shoulder area, right up through here. We're going to each of these stretches for about 20 seconds. We're going to relax in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Switch arms. Again, grabbing under the elbow, pulling gently the same direction the arm is moving. That's this direction for this arm. Get in position and begin. Almost there for this stretch. We're going to relax in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Up next, we're going to stretch our triceps. Now, there's a couple different ways we could do this in case you get any pain or discomfort throughout the range of this motion. I want you to take one arm, put it behind your head. You could push, you could pull, or you could just take your head and push your arm back. I'll show all 3 versions. Go ahead and begin. I'm currently just pushing with my head on my arm. You can feel a stretch of the bottom part of your arm here. That's your tricep. Remember, you could pull or push. Gonna relax in 3, 2, 1. Gonna relax. Go ahead and switch arms for me. Opposite arm behind your head. Again, push, pull, or push back with your head. Get in position and begin. Almost there. All right, we're gonna relax in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. All right, up next, we're gonna stretch our back muscles. What I'd like to call this is hug your favorite gero fitter. Whoever your favorite gero fitter is, it could be Kenny, it could be Steven, it could be whoever your gero fitter is at your local gero fit. I want you guys to do is imagine you're hugging someone real big. I want you to squeeze, interlock your fingers or grab onto your hand. About 75% of a hug. Go ahead and begin. Remember, 75%, not 100%. We're squeezing, we're hugging. We're almost there. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And we're gonna relax for a second. And we're gonna go back to that hug and we're gonna squeeze 100% for 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Now we're gonna move down to stretching out our hamstrings. What I want you guys to do, lean forward a little bit in your chair so kind of get your bottom on the edge of the chair here. Put one leg out with your heel on the ground. We'll take both hands together or interlocked. We'll reach out, try to touch our toes. Remember, you might not be able to touch your toes, but get as close as you can. You'll feel a nice strong stretch to the bottom part of your leg, back through here. Almost there. We're gonna relax in 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch legs for me. Switch legs. Remember, heel on the ground. That's the important part. Hands next to each other or interlocked, whatever works for you. Go ahead and reach out. Try to stretch those hamstrings. Begin. Sorry. Doing great. Keep it up. Almost there. All right, we're gonna relax in 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. All right, our last stretch we have for you today. Be good. Sit back in the chair a little bit. I want you guys to put both heels on the ground. Both heels on the ground. What I want you guys to do, and girls, if any girls are out there, I want you to take your toes. You don't have to pull them with anything. Just push them back up towards your head. You'll feel a stretch down through your calves. We're gonna hold that for about 20, 25 seconds. Go ahead and begin. And all you're doing is pulling those toes back towards your head. And where you should feel the stretch is down through here. If you can lift your feet off the ground. That makes it a little bit stronger stretch. That's up to you. If you get fatigued or tired, if you hold your feet up, you can put them back down and just keep those pulling toes towards your head. All right, we're doing great. We're gonna relax in 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, guys, you did it. You made it through Pittsburgh's boot camp. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you again sometime soon.